Raindrops trace the window pane like all the times you touched my name. The sea beyond is gray and still, but in my chest the waves remain. A song plays low inside this room, but I can barely hear the tune. Your voice is louder in my mind, still echoing beneath the moon. I'm listening to the ocean by the window, and it sounds a lot like you. The tide, it calls with broken whispers, like all the things we never knew. I'm sitting still but drifting far, where memories are blue. The world outside is moving on, but I am caught in where we paused. The chair across remains untouched, a quiet monument to loss. I'm listening to the ocean by the window, and it sounds a lot like you. The tide, it calls with broken whispers, like all the things we never knew. I'm sitting still but drifting far, where memories are blue. If I could sail across this sound, would you be waiting on the shore? But waves don't carry love like letters, they only wash what's gone before. I'm listening to the ocean by the window, while the day turns into night. You left me here with just the silence and the sea that feels too right. I close my eyes and you're still near, as the ocean sings you back to life. The sun was bleeding into gray as raindrops whispered on the street. I sat alone where we once met, still saving you a seat. The clouds held back just like my heart, not pouring but not clear. In every light that flickered on, I thought you might appear. Between sunset and rain, away where time forgets to move. Not day, not night, just in between, where love still tries to prove. Between sunset and rain, I stay for someone who won't come back. My hands are warm, the coffee's cold, but I still hold the cup. Just like your name, I speak it soft, but never loud enough. Between sunset and rain, away to where shadows start to blur. 1,000 words I never said now echo without her. Between sunset and rain, I stay, though I know you're not there. stand, I could walk, but my heart won't let me leave. The air still tastes like your goodbye, and I'm not ready to breathe. Between sunset and rain, I wait where silence paints the sky. Not hoping now, not letting go, just learning how to cry. Between sunset and rain, I wait for you and There's a cafe on 17th Street where the days move slow. Old records spinning corners, playing songs we used to know. The barista still remembers how you took your cup. Half sweet, no cream, always waiting for the sun to come up. The velvet chairs are faded like the time we left behind. Your laughter in the window still lingers in my mind. A breeze slips through the doorway like a ghost in gentle feet. It smells like your perfume, like the spring we couldn't keep. And I sit here with my notebook, pretending I've moved on, but every line I scribble turns into our old song. The rain taps on the awning, the saxophone plays low in the cafe on 17th Street, where the memories still flow. You once said this place felt like Paris in the rain, where love and jazz collide inside a bittersweet refrain. Now all that jazz just echoes through these quiet wooden walls, and I still wait for footsteps that never seem to call. So I sit here with my notebook, pretending I've moved on, but every line I scribble turns into our old song. The rain taps on the awning, the saxophone plays low in the cafe on 17th Street, where the memories still flow. Time has changed the seasons, but not this little space. It still holds the way you smiled, the light upon your face. I sit here with my notebook, the same table, same old view. The jazz plays on like yesterday, as if it still knew you. The world moves past the windows, but I'm still on repeat at the cafe on 17th Street, where your heart and mine used to meet. Rain paints streaks across the glass. Outside the world keeps moving fast, but here I sit in silence deep in the sea where you once used to be. A single cup sits cold and bare, the ghost of laughter in the air. I reach across but touch the void, a space that time could not avoid. Empty seat by the window, and a heart that won't let go. I keep your side untouched, like the way we were, you know. The coffee's grown cold, but the warmth won't leave this place. draws the outline of your face. I trace your name in foggy light beneath the breath of faded nights. The music hums a song you knew, but now it plays for only one, not two. The world moves on, but I remain a photograph inside the frame of all the love and all the rain that washed but never healed the pain. Empty seat by the window and a heart that won't let go. I keep your side untouched, like the way we were, you know. The coffee's grown cold, but the warmth won't leave this place. 'Cause every raindrop draws the outline of your face. I tell myself I'm fine, I've moved along, but I return to where we once belonged. And though you're gone, this chair still holds your name, like the sky still holds the rain. Empty seat by the window, where your smile used to stay. The echoes of your laughter haven't truly gone away. And though I sit alone, I feel you in the air, as if your soul still gently lingers there. Leaves fall slowly down the lane. Golden whispers call my name. Footsteps soften by the breeze. Time dissolves among the trees. Candlelight in windows close. Stories only silence knows. In this moment all feels right, wrapped in falling leaves tonight. Quiet nights and mellow air. Lonely hearts find comfort there. Cinnamon and whispered tunes, waltzing gently under moons. Crimson skies begin to fade. Dreams like tea leaves gently laid on this table, calm and still, breathing in what time won't fill. The world feels softer in the dark. Every thought a glowing spark. Even when I'm most alone, Moonlight melts into the street. Coffee steam and heartbeat meet. Empty chairs and quiet sound. Peace and silence all around. Velvet skies and shades of gold. Stories shared but never told. Time slows down, I close my eyes. Let the city pass me by. It's the golden hour, my heart slows down. And in this cafe tucked away in town, a sip of warmth, a silent gaze, evening dreams in latte haze. Fingers tracing pores and cups, moments lost and not enough, bittersweet and barely said, but I remember every thread. No words needed, just this light fading softly tonight. The world can wait, just let me stay inside this golden drifting day. It's the golden hour, my soul unwinds in the softest pause life provides. A breath of calm, a heart at ease. Golden hour, my time to breathe. Golden hour and a latte breeze. You left like autumn leaves, no warning, no sound, no breeze. The coffee turned cold on your side, just silence where your eyes used to smile. I search for you in the air, in shadows, in an empty chair, but you were gone before the tears, before goodbye could reach my ears. Gone without goodbye, not even a sign. You slipped away from our sky, left me asking why. A heart still waits for your reply. You're gone without goodbye. Your scent still lives in the rain. Your name still echoes in pain. A single note you never played still stars and the song we made. I speak to the stars at night to fill the space you left behind, but they just blink and disappear like you did without a tear. Gone without goodbye, not even a sign. You slipped away from our sky, left me asking why. A heart still waits for your reply. You're gone without goodbye. If silence had a voice, it would speak your name. If love had a grave, it would wear my shame. Gone without goodbye, like a whisper that lies. You faded into the night with no reason, no fight. Still I stand here wondering why. You're gone without goodbye.
You stood at the doorway, eyes full of things you'd never say. I held my breath, held my heart, hoping you'd not let it fall apart. You looked like someone I used to know, but colder, quieter, ready to go. I reached for your shadow in the light, but you faded into the night. I waited for a word, just something I hadn't heard. A whisper, a reason, a lie, anything before goodbye. But silence filled the room instead, and I remember what you never said. Your footsteps felt like rain, each one washing over pain. You left your coat, your tea half full, and my heart unbearably dull. Oh, I watched the seconds slowly pass, still hoping you'd turn back at last. But time was cruel, and so were you. No word, no glance, just empty view. I waited for a word, just something I hadn't heard. A whisper, a reason, a lie, anything before goodbye. But silence filled the room instead, and I remember what you never said. Now I talk to your fades and shattered gleams, and every morning comes the same, with no message, no name. I waited for a word, still holding what never occurred. You left me nothing but the sound of you not being around. I live with what you never said, and all the words still in my head.
The door's open, but I walked away. Thought time would heal what I couldn't say. You stood so still, your eyes full of doubt, but I was too lost to turn around. Now I'm stuck in the space where you used to be, and silence is louder than memory. If only I had stayed, if only I had known that love can survive when it's left alone. Now these empty rooms echo my name, and I've got no one but myself to blame. Your favorite book still on the floor, your scent still lingers on the drawer. I trace your laugh inside my head, but I can't bring back what I left unsaid. Regret is a house with every light on, but no one there to lean upon. If only I had stayed, if only I had known that love can't survive when it's left alone. Now these empty rooms echo my name, and I've got no one but myself to blame. Time moves on, but I stay the same, rewinding the night I walked away. One more step, one more breath might have saved us from this lonely death. If only I had stayed, if only I had known that leaving would turn this heart to stone. Now the past is all that ever remains, and I've got no one but myself to blame. If only I'd stayed, you might have stayed too.
sat across but miles away. Your coffee cold, your fingers still. The rain kept tapping on the glass like time that bent against our will. Umbrellas passed like distant thoughts, each step a rhythm we forgot. We used to laugh, now silence speaks a language we once never sought. Inside the cafe, outside the umbrella, two worlds split by glass and rain. You looked through me like I was weather, like something soft that fades again. Inside the cafe, time stood still, while outside we lost what we had to feel. You didn't cry, you didn't smile, you just let go without a word. But somehow in that quiet act, I heard the loudest goodbye I've ever heard. Inside the cafe, outside the umbrella, the warmest place felt cold with you. I watched the world blur into water and knew the sky had lost its blue. Inside the cafe, we both remained, but outside love walked away in rain. I reached to speak but held it back, the truth too late, too far, too thin. You rose and left no need for cover, you were already gone within. Inside the cafe, outside the umbrella, you disappeared without a trace. Only your shadow stayed a moment before the rain erased your place. Inside the cafe, I still sit, wearing memories that no longer fit.
Shadows stretch across the floor, empty seats, a closing door. Barista hums a gentle tune as twilight leans into the moon. Steam still rises from my cup, streetlights slowly flicker up. Outside the world begins to sleep, inside the stillness settles deep. This last cup before the moon, bittersweet, it ends too soon. A quiet peace, a soft goodnight, wrapped in gold and fading light. Footsteps Footsteps echo down the lane. Distant sounds like whispered rain. The bell above the door won't ring. The night has taken everything, and in this hush I find release, a sacred kind of evening peace. Time suspends in coffee air. Nothing moves, yet all feels fair. This last cup before the moon tells me morning comes in June, with the silence, with the sky. Letting go, I don't ask why. One last sip, then say goodbye. Light peeks through the linen folds. Quiet stories gently told. I sip the day before it starts, with steady breath and open heart. No rush to speak, no need to try. I greet the sun without a why. Morning knocks but waits outside. I'm not ready and that's alright. Just one moment more to stay, with the silence soft and gray. In this stillness I prepare for the world and all it bears. Floors are cold, the kettle sings. I write the weight of little things. The sky is pale, the air is light, and I begin to feel alright. A quiet truth I didn't chase finds me in this empty space. Morning knocks but waits outside. I'm not ready and that's alright. Just one moment more to stay, with the silence soft and gray. In this stillness I prepare for the world and all it bears. I don't need to be brand new. I just need this simple view. Just enough to breathe and be here, with time and honesty. Morning knocks but I take time. Let the light and thoughts align. Before the noise, before the day, I let my quiet have its way. just shadows on the floor. My coffee cools untouched again, like all the nights before. The clock still ticks, the world still spins, but I don't feel a thing. I'm stuck between a memory and the silence that it brings. You left your coat behind that day. It still hangs on the chair. I keep the lights down low, as if you're really there. Outside the streets are flooded, the sky is crying too. But the loudest storm I ever knew was the one you never knew. It's pouring outside, but I'm still inside, in the moment where we said goodbye, frozen in a single frame, where I still whisper your name. It's pouring outside, but I haven't moved since the echo of your last I love you. Time goes on, but I reside in the place where our hearts once tied. I hear the hum of passing cars. The world feels far away. The window holds a million drops, but none can wash you away. I light the same old candle, though the scent has long since died. Still hoping it might bring you back or warm the space inside. It's pouring outside, but I'm still inside, in the moment where we said goodbye, frozen in a single frame, where I still whisper your name. It's pouring outside, but I haven't moved since the echo of your last I love you. Time goes on, but I reside in the place where our hearts once tied. People say the rain will cleanse, that time will help me heal, but I'd rather drown in memories than forget what we were real. It's pouring outside, but I'm still inside, with your ghost sitting right beside. The cup is cold, the night is deep, but I still dream when I can't sleep. It's pouring outside, maybe that's fine, 'cause I'm still yours, and you were mine. Raindrops on my window, a soft and steady sound. They whisper all the stories we left scattered on the ground. Your shadow's in the corner, your mug still by the sink, but you're not here this morning, and I can't even think. Raindrops on my window, just like the tears I hide, falling in slow motion since the day you said goodbye. I stir my cup of coffee like I stirred my heart for you, but everything just settles now, no matter what I do. The street is blurred in silver, umbrellas passing by, but nothing hides the silence that lingers in the sky. The book you never finished lies open on the chair, and every quiet detail still holds you everywhere. Raindrops on my window, just like the tears I hide, falling in slow motion since the day you said goodbye. I stir my cup of coffee like I stirred my heart for you, but everything just settles now, no matter what I do. Maybe someday you'll return like the sun behind the gray, but until then I'll sit here and let the rain replay. Raindrops on my window, memories drifting near, each drop a quiet echo of when you used to be here. I sip my cup of coffee, though it doesn't taste the same. The warmth is in the memory and softly calls your name. The night is still, the stars don't speak, only the wind remembers me. You're gone, but your shadow stays, echoing through these quiet days. Every breath feels like a sigh, since the moment we said goodbye. Under silent moonlight, I whisper your name, wishing I could turn back, take all the blame. The sky holds my tears, the night knows it's true. I never should have let go of you. The coffee's cold, the clock stands still, your old sweater on the windowsill. I see your smile in candlelight, flickering memories every night, and I replay what I didn't say, words I left to drift away. Under silent moonlight, I whisper your name, wishing I could turn back, take all the blame. The sky holds my tears, the night knows it's true. I never should have let go of you. If I had just one more chance to hold you close, to change the past, but you're a dream I can't rewind, lost in the hush of midnight. Under silent moonlight, I whisper your name. In this quiet sorrow, I carry the flame. Regret paints the stars in a silver hue. I never should have let go of you. Silent moonlight, still stood still. We said the words we didn't feel. Your eyes were dry, but mine were rain. I watched you go, holding the pain. I should have stopped you, held you tight, but pride was louder than what was right. The night we said goodbye still plays in my mind. A silent scream I can't leave behind. Every word we didn't say still echoes through, and every part of me still longs for you. Your footsteps faded down the hall. I reached for you, but not at all. The stars looked down with quiet grace, but nothing could fill your empty space. I still hear your keys in the door, but you don't come back anymore. The night we said goodbye still will play. A silent scream I can't leave behind. Every word we didn't say still echoes through, and every part of me still longs for you. What if I called? What if I stayed? What if we had one more yesterday? But questions don't rewrite the past, and love like ours was never meant to last. The night we said goodbye still lives in the dark. A broken song, a shattered spark. I keep replaying what I let slip through, 'cause every part of me still loves you. The night we said goodbye still holds me tonight.
You walked out like a fading breeze. No words, no tears, just quiet ease. The echo of your final steps still haunts the floors where dreams were kept. I thought you'd say something more, but silence settled on the door. No look behind, no soft reply, just stillness wrapped in your goodbye. And the sound of leaving was louder than a scream. No slamming doors, just breathing, and the breaking of a dream. I take a fight, a cry, a pleading, but all you left was the sound of leaving. The clock kept ticking, unaware of how your absence filled the air. I waited for the door to swing, but nothing followed, no phone, no ring. But coffee cooled, the light grew thin. I traced the place your touch had been. A final kiss, a simple word. Too much to ask, too late to be heard. And the sound of leaving was louder than a scream. No slamming doors, just breathing, and the breaking of a dream. silence back like a song that turned pitch black. And I hear your silence loud and clear. You said nothing, but it's still here. The sound of leaving, a hush that tore through me, a quiet so deceiving. It still won't set me free. No, no, no words worth keeping, just echoes and the sound of leaving.
Rain taps gently on the glass, like a memory asking to come in. The sea is blurred behind the fog, but I still know where you've been. A quiet cup held in my hands warms the cold you left behind. Your name floats in the rising steam, soft as the wind that's on my mind. Through the coffee steam I see the sea and the you I used to know. Your voice, a whisper in the waves, calling from long ago. Through the coffee steam I feel the ache of everything we couldn't say. The cafe hums a gentle tune, but I'm somewhere far from here. With every sip the past returns, and so does every tear. Through the coffee steam I see the sea and the you I used to know. Your voice, a whisper in the waves, calling from long ago. Through the coffee steam I feel the ache of everything we couldn't say. If I could reach through glass and rain, would you be waiting still? But time has poured too many cups, and I can't climb that hill. Through the coffee steam I see the sea, fading like your last goodbye. The warmth is gone, but still I stay as raindrops fill the sky. Through the coffee steam I see the sea, and I quiet